Coming up on AbiliTV, a world-first clinical trial right here in Australia that could change the future for people with spinal cord injuries.
We shine a spotlight on the Focus on Ability Short Film Festival with hundreds of entries screened across the country.
My story is nothing unless it has an audience.
And we meet rising Adelaide singer Nat Luna and share her brand new performance of Off My Chest.
Get it off my chest, get you off my chest, get it off my...
Welcome to AbiliTV.
Welcome to AbiliTV. I'm Cooper.
And I'm Brandon. We're so glad you're joining us for another episode that's filled with inspiring stories that connect with our community.
We drop a new show every Monday night, and since Season 2 started 6 weeks ago, we've been flooded with comments and messages of support.
And we love hearing from you, so make sure you scan the QR code and follow us on social media so we can stay connected, if you will.
Over the past few months, our team has travelled across Australia, meeting incredible people, sharing their journeys and shining a spotlight on accessibility, innovation and talent.
And Cooper, speaking of journeys, one of our biggest stories from AbiliTV Season 1 became our most watched segment ever. Since then, we've actually been flooded with messages asking for an update on that.
That story was about a world-first clinical trial right here in Australia, exploring how cells from the nose could help repair spinal cord injuries.
Well, the wait is over and the trial is now underway. And today we'll bring you the latest. You'll hear from the researchers who are leading the project and people who are eager to be part of this breakthrough.
Knowing that this breakthrough could be a part of my future gives me a lot of hope.
The main reasons why we came over here was for some of the most advanced research in spinal cord injury in the world.
Good news is that we have started the trial. By saying the trial, I mean that we have opened up expressions of interest for people to apply. It's taken quite a while to get to this point. We had a lot of approvals to get through. It's a great achievement for everyone. We've developed a cell transplantation therapy to repair spinal cord injury. The cell transplantation therapy uses specialised cells from the nose. If we take those cells and apply them to the spinal cord, maybe we can help those cells to clean up the injury site in the spinal cord, release those growth factors to stimulate the nerve cells to grow, and then to provide that physical surface to grow across. What we're so proud of is that this trial has been co-designed with the spinal cord injury community, rehab partners, clinicians, industry partners, and many other stakeholders so that we had the best possible design for this trial. We opened up the expressions of interest in mid-August, and then only 2 weeks from that point, we had over 500 people apply to be part of the trial. From this point, we'll select 2 people to be the first participants in the trial, and every 2 months after that, we'll add on about another 1 to 2 people. About 20% of people who have spinal cord injury are female, 80% are male.
Obviously being someone so young and obviously a female in an injury like this, that's more male dominant. It's great to see that girls and women are involved in a trial like this, and it gives us hope as well.
Women will automatically bring a different perspective to men, and it might not be better or it might not be worse, but it's different, and for a trial like this to succeed, it'll need all the different perspectives it can get.
If we only have 20% of people in the trial being female, we won't have enough women to know whether they are responding or not responding to the therapy. We have a broad range of injuries that are going to be suitable. We want to make it as inclusive as possible, but we can't have every type of injury. So we're working very hard to make sure that into the future, our trial is going to be suitable for different types of injuries. But for this particular trial, it has to be just a more restricted sort of range of injuries.
Right now I'm focusing about getting stronger in my independence and navigating obviously this injury through my teenage years and trying to mentally just being hopeful and positive, always trying to look at the best in this injury.
I am a pretty firm believer in te whare tapawhā, which in my Māori culture is kind of the pillars of well-being. It includes spiritual, mental, physical and social. Thriving in all these areas is ultimately helping me to maintain a positive mindset and lead into this trial.
At the end of the trial, we hope to show that this therapy is safe and feasible for treating chronic spinal cord injury and hopefully treat a broader range of injuries as well.
Having this like on the horizon for my future just gives me a lot of hope to like want to do things that I couldn't do with my friends now but could hopefully do again.
It's so important to be able to achieve something that is going to be life-changing for so many people.
Wow, what an incredible update. And it's amazing to see just how far this research has come and the hope it brings to so many people.
And we'll keep following the journey right here on AbiliTV, so stay tuned for future updates. Still to come on AbiliTV, hundreds of films and countless stories, we take you inside this year's Focus on Ability Short Film Festival.
And later, we meet Adelaide's very own Nat Luna. This is AbiliTV.
Welcome back to AbiliTV. We are so glad to have you with us. Whether you're watching us on community television or streaming online, we are now weekly with new episodes dropping every Monday night.
And if you want to stay connected with us beyond the show, that's easy. Scan the QR code on your screen and it'll take you straight to our YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. Hit subscribe, like, or follow, and you'll never miss a thing.
Now, one of the highlights of the calendar every year is the Focus on Ability Short Film Festival.
This festival celebrates the abilities and stories of people with disability told through film. And this year there are 283 finalists, and they are from 26 countries.
In a moment, we're going to be joined by one of the finalists, but first, we are lucky to attend one of the many screening events across the country.
And here's a look at the highlights.
Hi everyone, it's Ryan from the Focus on Ability Film Festival. So excited to be at the lovely Pip Theatre as we bring the local films to the big screen.
It's so special to be here at Focus on Ability and see your film on the big screen.
Because it gives us a space to share and tell stories. I mean, my story is nothing unless it has an audience.
It's so important to have film festivals like Focus on Ability purely because to give opportunity.
It just brings people together and it lets them show off their films they've created.
I love hearing the reactions from the crowd and how they just laugh at the right points and stuff, and I went, oh, this is so good. So I was very happy.
It's great to show the abilities of these people. Yeah, different perspective on all of them. Yeah, it's great.
The opportunity for students to actually experience, or even filmmakers to experience that feeling of being in a room with their peers and seeing their work up on the big screen. I think it's an incredible feeling. That's why we do this.
As a filmmaker, my biggest goal is to tell stories of the heart. And I saw so many beautiful stories tonight that tell stories from the heart and about, let's focus on our abilities.
As the years go on, our filmmakers keep exceeding expectations. 2025 has been an absolute amazing bunch of films.
Well, joining me now in the studio is filmmaker Jessica Gould. Jessica, welcome to AbiliTV.
I'm glad to be here. Thank you for having me.
So Jessica, you've been to the Focus on Ability screenings before. What was it about those events that inspired you to make your own film this year?
Well, see, my best friend took me last year because she happened to have a ticket. And when I got there and I was watching all the films, I was like, wow, these are actually really good. And they were very inspirational about disabilities, but also about how you cope with disabilities and how you can still do your dreams and your passions, even though you have all these challenges in your life. So I thought, I want to be a part of this. I want to help people to see, you know, the passion they can have in filmmaking. So I found a script and I made a film.
Your film is called Unclean. Can you tell us what inspired the idea and what the plot is? Little about it, of course.
Of course. Unclean is about a lady called Patty, who's played by me, and she's been at home by herself for 16 days during a pandemic. And she has severe germophobic OCD. So she can't touch anything, or she has to clean it. So we're filming all these parts where she was cleaning absolutely everything, and every time it gets on her hands or on her face, she has to clean her hands and face. And by the end of the film, the germs have totally taken over her life, so she's freaking out. And this was inspired by my writer, Gareth James. He was the one on the screen with the beard. Yes, he wrote it during the pandemic, COVID-19.
Oh, yeah.
He had OCD. He got like a whole lot of stuff on his hands due to washing it all the time. So he thought, what if you had severe OCD during this time? What would it be like? So he sat down and wrote a production.
Yeah. What's it like seeing your film on the big screen as part of the Focus on Ability Festival?
Well, I'd never seen it on the big screen before. Oh man, I was just sitting there about the end of every single show. I was sitting there, I was holding my mum's hand and my best friend's hand. I was like, and it wasn't coming on. And then when it finally came on, I was just hyper alert about everyone around me, how they were like looking at them, and I was like hearing them, and I was saying, hopefully they like it. And then they started laughing at good points. And then someone yelled out, hey, she's going to, oh no, she touched her face. Oh, what's she going to do about that? And that's when I realized, yeah, they're liking it. You can relax. It's all good.
Well, the awards ceremony of the festival is happening in Sydney on November 16th. Jessica, I wish you best of luck with your film Unclean.
Thank you very much.
Please thank Jessica Gould.
Up next, Adelaide's rising star, Nat Luna, shares her story and her music.
And you'll see an exclusive performance of her brand new track called Off of My Chest.
Get it off my chest, get you off my.
This is AbiliTV.
Get it off my chest, get you off.
Our next story takes us to Adelaide to meet an incredible artist making waves in the music scene.
Her name is Nat Luna, a singer and songwriter with a very powerful voice and an honest approach to storytelling through music. She's already turning heads with her unique sound and fearless creativity.
We caught up with Nat to learn more about her journey, her music, and what inspires her. Let's take a look.
If you want something, you deserve to be able to go for it. Because anybody can, and it may look a little different for people, but there's nothing wrong with that. I've been singing for all of my life. I think I've been singing since I exited the womb. Adelaide is such a creative hub. All creatives are super close and someone knows someone and you're all creating together. It's just so fun to be able to make what I love, the songs, writing them, recording them, shooting really cool visuals and in cute little outfits and getting to share that. The pandemic hit about 3 months after I graduated. On social media, I actually started seeing independent artists. Prior to that, I didn't even know they existed. I was like, oh my god, the only way I'll be able to pursue a music career is if a major label somehow finds me and signs me, or I win the X Factor. We're very fortunate to be in the era of music where it can be shared so digitally. I can make TikToks from home, and I am really lucky to have such a big community of people who I can connect with. I'm excited to see what the industry is going to grow into to improve inclusion and access. I've always been very stubborn. I've had people tell me, like, it's like, you forget you have a disability, and I'm like, yeah, if I want to do something, I am. I think it's the stubbornness in me. It's the Italian gene. As an artist, like, it definitely has shaped the way I work sometimes, because it is kind of daunting sometimes being an artist who's a wheelchair user and not having that blueprint. I'm not able to look at wheelchair users and see how their path worked. So I went, okay, I will make my own. And I want to make that path not only for myself, but for everyone else, to show just because it hasn't been done before, it doesn't mean it's not possible. I believe in the butterfly effect fully, and maybe if I didn't have a disability, I wouldn't have met a certain person, or maybe that shaped a big part of my life. Yeah, but I've never felt like I can't do that because of who I am. And if someone stops me from doing that, I go, okay, watch me do it anyway. The only thing that you need is yourself and your desire to want to create. You need to be your biggest fan, and that's not going to happen overnight. I love it so much, getting to do what I enjoy, but also getting to share that with people. I could go on and on and on and on about that forever.
Wow, what an amazing story we got there. Nat Luna is definitely an artist to keep an eye on.
And we're excited to share something special with you. While our team is in Adelaide, we recorded a performance with Nat as part of the online content for the Undercover Artist Festival.
And need to get this off my chest because here she is with her new song called Off My Chest.
Got your dirty fingers on me. Strip me down and I can feel it burning. Watch you turn around like you're above it. Feeling for the flames, gotta have it. Shake my skin on my own while I think about it. Well, your veins full of venom, oh, you make me like this. Hold me down, sunk your teeth, can't forget about it. Can't forget about it, you had it coming. I kiss your lips, tasting blood on my teeth, gave you heights. On my bounce, push you down, hit the ground, love me when I twist a knife. I love you like you told me to love you. Fight. Love me so love me, cause love me. Get it off my chest, get you off my chest. Get it off my chest, get you off my chest. You still can play it. Running from nothing, you see the boy, I cannot feel the thing. Now you be feeling the taste of the blood to bleed. Wait until your God finds out, honey, I'll take a swing. Tell me keep quiet till one starts speaking dangerously. Far away, boy, get out the way. Can't be with a deadbeat, need to find the things. I'm awake, you ain't got a fake. Can't be with a deadbeat or to compensate. I kiss your lips, taste the blood on my teeth, gave you heights. On my bounce, push you down at the ground, love me when I twist a knife. I love you like you told me to love you. Fight. Love me so love me, come love me.
Wow, what a performance. Nat Luna is such a talent.
Oh, that is absolutely correct. And thank you, Nat Luna, for sharing your music with us. We can't wait to see what she does next. Now we're about to take a mid-season break, but do not worry, we will be back with a brand new episode on Monday the 10th of November. You won't want to miss this, as our very own Brianna Metcalf takes on the first fully accessible bridge climb. Plus, we have an in-studio performance from Team Music Care's Scott Waldron.
So if you have a story to share, or if you'd like to be a part of our show, reach out to us and don't forget to like, comment and share.
Oh, spread the word and inspire someone today.
And remember, we all have the ability to inspire and make a difference.
See you next time.
AbiliTV is produced by Trending Media Australia in partnership with ROPE. ROPE is a disability service organisation providing opportunities to people living with intellectual disabilities to learn media skills by participating in the creation of AbiliTV, including hosting and the show's production. If you'd like to be involved or become a sponsor of AbiliTV, we'd love to hear from you. Just go to abilitv.com.au.